Hello everyone and welcome to the latest book club episode with the Comics Etc. team, James and
me,
Remy. How's your month of reading
club
been?
of books.
You're still going.
Yep. I'm going to start off by saying that these compact editions are so much money's worth. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, that it's got three, all the Earth 1 Wonder Womans in one.
Alright, well first of all we've got to explain to people what we actually do here. What do we do?
Read books and then describe how they were to each other and used to rate them, but someone ruined the rating system.
Can the viewers include themselves?
Well, you ask them if they want to be.
If you want to include yourselves, all you have to do is go back and have a look at the last video. You can get a 20% off these books here for another 48 hours once this video goes live.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Based on their review, if you really like it, you can get it.
And we try and give each other stuff that the other person wouldn't read, but this week just happened to be 2 DC titles.
Yeah.
You go first, because I think I went first last time.
Okay, I got to be honest, I'm going to struggle reviewing my Batman the First Night this week, and
I'm hearing an excuse.
I want to apologise to everyone just because I've had to read 3 omnibuses this month. And
what a hard life.
Remembering,
Oh.
yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no!
Everyone take a second to go,
I had to
James.
read 3 omnibuses
Yeah,
that arrived early.
oh.
I'm kind of forgetting some of the details on this. That's why I actually bought my copy in to read. It is set in the first year of, so not even the first year. As far as I'm aware, when you're reading it, it is the first big case of the Batman. He's set in a very noir setting.
Isn't it Prohibition or like?
So Prohibition has just ended.
Yeah, okay. And gangsters and stuff.
Gangsters have kind of taken over.
Yeah.
The Batman is alluded to. People know he's there, but he hasn't worked a big case yet. Bruce Wayne is, of course, Batman. Alfred is not in this book.
Really?
You know what? A shout out to Alfred. You've had a real rough couple of years.
Can I look? I
Yeah.
just want to look if they do something nice under the slipcase. Look at that. That's super.
That is better than that.
And then the back has some cool art too.
Yeah.
But tell the viewers who wrote this.
So it is actually done by someone who I was really surprised at, Dan Jurgens,
Yep.
who did like prolific runs on Captain America.
Prolific or prophilic?
Prophylactic runs on Captain America and some high like Marvel stuff. I didn't expect this to kind of come out of his brain.
And the artist?
The artist
Don't
is,
forget the people just 'cause.
I know, it's Mike Perkins
And Spice World or something?
and Mike Spicer.
Yeah.
The artwork is phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks cool. That's what drew me in.
So first of all, as you can see, compared to another comic, it is the deluxe oversized edition.
Because it's Black Label, right?
It's Black Label, and this is an adult Batman.
Yeah, I remember the first. That's what I do remember, that it was
Yeah.
actually pretty brutal.
There's swearing and there's violence in it, and I came out of it really wishing that the entire line of Batman comics was adult. It just makes sense for the character that you can swear and show violence because he's such a dark
So is
character.
this like more like a detective Batman story, or your old
It's-
like?
Yeah, like it's still in his first couple of years of being Batman.
Is he rich?
He is rich.
Okay.
He's funding a movie at the time, and someone pulls out the funding, so a bunch of actors go and see him. So he has a lot of like interaction with like 1950s movie stars, as well as dealing with his first of a case. Someone is killing.
The children.
No.
Ah.
Someone is killing the high ups in the Gotham City, like mayor's office, and we have to find out who it is. And it is a good mystery all the way through. There's sort of monsters who are doing it.
So it's like a whodunit.
Yeah, and I think the reason I liked it a lot isn't because it was a really good story, B, an adult story, but C, it didn't have the typical Batman villains in it. Like there was,
So there was no like Riddler.
No Riddler, no Joker,
No Two-Face.
no Two-Face. It was it could even be a whole new villain in it. It was just really refreshing. So I really
But
liked
do
that.
you see who it is?
Yeah, it gets solved at the end, and I really hope they do more of this one.
So here's a question.
Yep.
It's not too short because because it was just 3 books.
Yeah, but
like issues.
keep in mind that the Black Label ones are way thicker.
They're oversized, yeah.
There's about 64 pages each. So yes, while they're only 3 issues, it's about 180 pages of very good content. And one of my favorite things about it is that it has the original Batman costume, which is pretty cool. He's got the pointy ears, and he wears like the purple gloves.
You can see it on the front there, I think. But
Yeah.
we'll put a picture up.
We'll put a picture up. Like I said, it is violent. It's set in the Prohibition era, see? So it's got all that dark undertones of the Prohibition era. I really loved it. I'm scarce on the details, like I said before, my apologies. But I would highly recommend this, and you would be a fool not to pick this up with the 20% off. You right there, buddy?
Yep.
You need a drink of water?
I can wait.
Okay. I highly recommend. Really good.
I will read it.
The artwork is brilliant. Everything about it is brilliant. I can't fault it at all. You should really buy this. Great story. 2 thumbs up, 2. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's
If
the
I could
one,
throw
though.
this water on you, I would, but the microphone's expensive.
Yeah,
so I
that's
won't.
actually true. I was going to say, yeah, do it. And I'm sitting next to a whole wall of expensive comics right now.
All right.
So what do you have? I've got so many
other
questions.
than the sickness, I have read. Now this was interesting. It is the Wonder Woman Earth 1, but this is the DC Compact Edition. So originally it was over 3 volumes. And if I remember, you might know more, was the 3rd volume real late?
Yeah, it was. Can I just cut you off and ask you a quick question already? Is that the actual copy you read?
Yes.
Okay, I'm curious what the binding is like on a compact.
Yeah, so the glue seems to be a tiny bit coming apart.
Interesting.
See at the back
Yeah,
end?
no, yes, I see what you mean, but still, that would last for years.
Oh, yeah. They're
Yeah,
not like
okay.
the notorious Dark Horse. You
No.
remember those?
That's for $13 on direct or $18 on comics, etc. That actually did last a full read. Yeah, I'm impressed.
Earth 1, explain the premise.
So it's basically Absolute Comics. They reset the entire...
Yeah, like they can change whatever they want.
Yeah, they can do what they want. They start from scratch with a whole high-profile creative team and just say, do what you want, just leave the basics of the character intact.
Well, here's an interesting one now. I wonder if they're going to do the rest of the Earth 1 stuff like this.
Oh, they better.
Because the Green Lantern one was great, the Batman was great, but I'm going to say something that I feel like the 3rd volumes were the weakest.
Yeah.
So in this,
Batman
I'm going to
sucked.
say the 3rd volume seemed like a bit of a, like, we have to do this.
So how's it different from the original or the proper Wonder Woman?
So at the start, Wonder Woman's mother fights, so Hercules has got her as a slave. This was, a lot more adult, and
Yep.
there was a lot of adult themes throughout it.
Does she say it all during it? Hercules, the Cyclops tore off my clothes.
Anyway, so back to normal people, not idiots. She starts off and she escapes Hercules, and it's got that, I don't even remember what it's called. It's like the sash thing that if you take it off her, she's got no power, and girdle.
Oh, the girdle.
So it's a girdle. So she takes it back, and that's how she gets power. Anyway, we hate saying.
Themyscira?
Yeah.
Themyscira.
So it's a nice place. Wonder Woman is actually born,
Yep.
but she thought she was made from clay, and
Yep.
her mum made her out of magic. Everything's going dandy until a American soldier called Steve Trevor rocks up. He crashes a plane and rocks up on the shore. Wonder Woman was actually she already started rebelling against the whole world. Every year they do
The Olympics?
sort of, it's like they fight each other,
Yeah.
and Wonder Woman always has to let the others win. But
Oh,
this
yeah, okay.
time she beats her
Yeah.
and says, I'm sick of this, I don't want traditions going this way. And then she pretty much leaves, but on the way leaving, she finds Steve Trevor on the shore.
Yep.
He's very
They Rumpy
ill.
Pumpy?
No, he's sick. She helps him and says she'll take him back to where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
That's where she finds Earth, and then it kicks off a whole thing where they put her on trial because she went to Earth and broke so many rules.
Yep.
And then it kind of goes back and shows everything that happened.
Ah, cool. So when Grant Morrison, who was the writer on this, and with Yannick Paquette
Yes.
is the
Yep.
artist.
Yeah,
When
the
they,
art is very good, by the way.
Good. When they originally announced this, Grant Morrison in interviews said quite strongly that he wanted to bring Wonder Woman back to the roots of what the original creator did. Now, did you know that the creator of Wonder Woman also created the lie detector test? He was a very famous sex therapist, and when he created Wonder Woman, that's why Wonder Woman has the lasso. She used a lot of chains. It was bondage heavy.
Oh, they even say that in here.
Okay.
It's crazy. And yeah, that's why it's an adult book.
Okay, and it was really big on like the women empowerment movement, even though it was written by a man. And it was really strong on those messages. Now that that's what Grant Morrison said he wanted to bring back, is it that?
Yes, it's literally a battle of the sexes.
Were you sold on the format more or less than what you were before?
Oh, I think the value is insane.
Yep.
Like, personally, for example, if I got this given and I loved it, I would probably go out, like, I did like it, but if it was something I really liked, I'd go out and get it in a deluxe format.
So storyline-wise, what are you going to give? Are you going to give it your trademark, yeah, or no?
No trademark, you took that and ruined it. So I think the strongest part of this whole story is the first 2 volumes. And I feel like the third one, they kind of were like, oh, we should probably wrap this up. We better do it. I recommend this to anyone that loves Wonder Woman because it's different. It's an interesting story.
It goes with the lounge. All right, well, chuck it there. Thank you for that very enlightening review.
Well, thanks for ruining everything. Seeing as we did DC heavy, I think this time we're not doing DC.
Okay, so I made sure I didn't choose you a DC.
Well, I'm going to give you yours
So
first.
you know what? We probably both did Marvel.
Well, do we do a swap at the same time?
No, we'll do it separate. We did that last time. This time we'll do it one at a time.
How do you know that? It doesn't
because the
necessarily-
size.
So
There's
Manga's
nothing else.
usually
that's the
smaller
size.
than that. It could be compact's about the same size as Manga.
No,
so
not
you
this
really
size.
do have fake. You shouldn't be wearing your old glasses.
Ah, that's actually really good, Remy. Thank you.
Well, I know you like X-Men, and so is that one traditional as in the backwards reading?
Oh yeah, I've never read anything backwards.
What if you're
Hang
the
on, let's have a
backwards
look.
man,
So
the
if I have a
backwards
look.
man, if you walk past
Oh
the
wow,
backwards,
you're
you can.
reading it the wrong way.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh, I'm
they
gonna
always
struggle.
do that.
Okay, I know I read backwards. God, people are gonna make fun of me. So how do I read the panels? Do I go like
Just
that?
learn.
And
You'll
that way?
learn.
That way?
Oh, maybe you'll have to Google it.
All right, thank you very much. That's going to be really interesting for me. All right, that's an excellent choice. Well done. I actually am very excited to read that one. You ready for yours?
Yeah.
There we go. I didn't wrap it because I'm lazy.
Oh, cool. Something you really like. Dracula.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll
It
love
is-
this because it's Tinian as well.
Yep.
If you don't know who he is, he's done Something's Killing the Children, Nice House on the Lake, and a billion other things.
Department of Truth, my favorite comic.
Yep.
Now I chose this for you because of
Yeah, what's this Universal Monsters thing?
so they're trying to really push the Universal Monsters at the moment because of the opening of Epic Universe's new theme park in Orlando has a.
We don't get endorsements or anything.
No, we
from
don't.
them.
If you're watching this Universal creative,
Nah.
please give me a free ticket to Epic Universe. There's a whole part of the theme park which is based just on the Universal monsters.
Well, I have seen that they've done like Creature from Black
Yeah.
Lagoon, Frankenstein.
Yep.
So
Hey, what
Hey.
should our
Hey.
code word be?
maybe James is a monster.
What about this one should be Monster Mash?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, this one's Monster Mash. One word, Monster Mash. Save 20% off these for the entire month. Read along with us. I think this is our best selection of books for each other for a very long time.
Yeah, well, I have no
very
idea.
excited.
I have no idea what
Because
to
I'm going to read that
expect.
one too.
Yeah, it's not a competition.
Kinda
And
is.
you'll probably be stuck on that because you don't know how to read it.
Yeah, I'll have to be 3 pages. I didn't understand it.
How come the story doesn't make sense?
Where's the colour? Sounds good. All right, everybody, we'll see you next month for the next Comics Etc. Direct, the next
Reading
Book Club episode.
It's called Book Club. What's wrong with this?
What isn't it? I know.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Goodbye.